Okay, this is day 11 of trying to get the 2000 ELO on chess.com. I'm playing against someone that I've already lost to, and I'm going to play the Réti Opening. My opponent's rated 1714, which isn't very high, but I'm only rated 1708, so I'm just going to play. Okay, so my opponent's playing in a way that I don't really see often. Um, so I'm just going to go trade off some pieces. If knight takes, I'll take with my bishop, and then and I'll just move my bishop back because I don't really like my bishop in the center of the board. And then I'll push this pawn to make room for my knight. I don't want to develop my knight here because it blocks my bishop. And then it looks like he's going to play rook here. I could castle queenside, but I like castling kingside. So I'm going to castle kingside. He could play bishop here, which actually kind of looks like a good move. If he does play this, then I could push this pawn, but I think I'll just take that. Yeah, bishop here takes, and maybe then push the pawn. Okay, he doesn't play that. I will take this. If he takes with his knight, then I will take with my knight. If he takes with his pawn, then I will develop my knight to this square, attacking his bishop. And then I need to push this pawn because this pawn is very weak. Okay, he takes with his knight. I could also go here, threatening mate, attacking his knight. And if his knight goes back, actually, that does not work. But I'll have to watch out for if he sacrifices his bishop. No. Getting a little dangerous. It's getting dangerous, but I think I'm still fine. If queen goes here, then I'll just go here. I could also play other moves, like I think, but actually probably not. So if I go here, he can just sack his bishop, and then I can't take because my queen is right here. So it looks like if queen goes here, I'll just have to push this pawn. And sacking his bishop, I don't think does anything. Check. Yeah, I don't think that does anything. Ends. Okay, he goes here, so I'll just stop mate, attack his queen. That looks like a bad move because he could have messed up my pawn structure. So that looks like a bad move. So now I think his queen is gonna go maybe here or here. Then I'll take. I also could not take and push this and move this rook. I also couldn't. Okay, I didn't see that. So he pins my king, so I can't take. Okay, interesting. That looks extremely risky to do that. I'm thinking of pushing this pawn, but then obviously, if he sacrifices his bishop, but then my queen defends mate though. So if I push this pawn, he sacrifices his bishop. And then I take his rook. I feel like I can push this pawn here. Yeah, I'm going to push this pawn. If bishop takes, I can't just take his bishop. I would lose the game. Oh, what if rook takes, though? If rook takes, I take. No, that looks fine. Yeah, so that has to be a mistake. If queen takes, mistake. Yeah, bishop takes, I need to take his rook. And then this isn't mate, my queen defends. So now he just has two pieces hanging and only one move to solve it. And I missed that again. Oh my gosh. I missed that again. For some reason, I forgot about the pin here. I would like to play queen here, but then he could actually sack his bishop. I take, and then rook takes, and then I lose material. So I'm thinking of playing this to stop him from sacrificing his bishop. I guess I could also move my king to threaten taking his queen, but then he could just sack his bishop. King goes here, he sacks his bishop. So now I might be losing here. I'm gonna push this pawn. Um, I'm gonna have to move my queen very soon though, because if rook here, then he's gonna sack his bishop. So I need to. Uh, so rook goes here. I'll move my queen here, or maybe in front of my, maybe in front of my. Yeah, maybe I'll go here to threaten taking his queen, and then if rook takes, I'd be up a rook. So I'm just kind of giving up this pawn here. Um, and then maybe moving my king would be a good move. Actually, I probably need to defend this pawn. If he goes here, okay. Um, okay, I'll go here defending this pawn. Oh, looks like he can sack his bishop though. I take, sacrifices his queen. Rook takes check. Because no, I guess he can't. So that looks like a good move because my pawn structure is messed up now. But I could push this pawn. And then push the pawn again. Yeah, I'm gonna push this pawn. I guess his queen could go here. Actually, what am I saying? His rook's hanging, so obviously he needs to move his rook. It doesn't look like his rook has many places to go. Like if he goes here, I would like to play moves like this, but then his rook can just take. So if rook goes here, probably pushing is the best move. And it's hard for him just to move his queen because I can take this pawn defended by my bishop. So then he would just have a pawn that's stuck here. So he goes there. I'm going to push. And if pawn takes, then that's a fork. So it looks like moving his queen somewhere is the best move, which he does. But now I'm going to take this pawn. He can't take back with his rook. He can't take back at all. My bishop defends. Well, he could take with his rook, but that wouldn't be a good move. And now I'm going to threaten. Well, his queen defends now. So he's still he's trying to sacrifice his bishop, obviously. Like takes, rook takes, and then I lose material. So I'm going to move my king over, and it's good that he doesn't have a light squared bishop, so I don't have to worry about this open file too much. And so now he could play moves like this, like rook here, to try and still sack his bishop, and then I can't take back. So he does exactly that. But then I could move this rook here. Actually, no, I can't. I can't. I might have to move this rook. I might have to move it here. If I move it here, then I would have to sacrifice my queen for 8 points of material, and the queen's worth 9. So maybe if yeah, probably rook here looks better, so I can still have my queen. But I can also double my rooks here, so I need to take this, and then this pawn is a huge advantage for me because it guards this square. Yeah, my biggest weakness is obviously my king's pretty weak, but this pawn is weak, and this pawn's hanging. But I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried about, like, these pawns aren't really, doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna double my rooks up. If he takes, I double my rooks. I guess I'll be down a pawn, but I feel like this pawn is compensation for that. Okay, so he doesn't take. I could also move my queen. Yeah, maybe I'll move my queen. So I'm not sure. Maybe rook or queen. I'll move my rook. I'll move my rook, and then I might move my queen, but I still have to be careful because this pawn is obviously pinned to my king. So, and he has two attackers here, and he's about to have maybe three. So, if this bishop wasn't here and didn't guard this square, I'd have. If I were to go and take this with my rook, okay, so he defends. Um, I'll move my queen over. If he takes this, then I take, and I'm fine. So now I have three attackers on this pawn. He can stop it with moving his queen. But then I think I might try and push this pawn. I want to trade off this pawn even if so he moves his queen here. I could take this pawn. I kind of want to push this though. But I don't think that does anything. I feel like taking here is just wrong though. Like I feel like I have a better move if I were to push this and then try and push it again, but he has three defenders. So I'll just take. Maybe pawn here is what I could have. Actually, no. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I could have played rook here. And then if queen takes, no one work because my queen defends this bishop. Oh, I could have played queen here. Okay, so I missed. Okay, he doesn't see it. So queen here attacks his queen. Or sorry, why am I saying queen? Rook here attacks his queen, attacks his bishop. If you were to take this pawn, then I can just take this bishop. Oh, but he has this check. Oh. So I go here, he checks me, I move my king, his bishop's hanging. Yeah, I feel like that's still winning for me. So he checks me. I could block. I don't really want to. I go here. If he takes, I take, and I just win this pawn. Yeah, I'm gonna just move my king. He only has a minute and 54 seconds. Okay, he just sacks. I would love to take with my queen, but then he just has check, and then actually I could block with my queen though. If I were to block here, then that would be a bad move because it's rook defense. If I were to take right now, that doesn't look that good. But if I were to go and take this, he takes my queen. That would be checkmate. But what if his rook takes? If I were to take this, his rook takes, queen takes, queen takes. That doesn't look good for me. Take with my rook, his rook takes. Yeah, so that, unfortunately, I don't think this works. But it would look cool if he were to take my queen, but he won't. So, oh, but if I take this, his rook can just take. Okay, now I'm really confused. I take his queen, I take his bishop, his rook takes. Okay, I have no idea what's happening now. Maybe I should just take with my pawn. Take with my pawn, check. Yeah, I'm just gonna take with my pawn. I don't know what's happening. So he checks me. It's probably best that I move my king up here, defending the pawn. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. So my king also defends his pawn. And then I'm threatening to, am I threatening to takes, rook takes? No, I'm not threatening to take this. Oh, rook here. Looks like a good move. If I go rook here, queen goes here, then rook here. And then if his king were to take, I just have discovered attack, double check. So then he would lose the game. His king can't take this. So instead he goes here. I'm going to attack his queen with my rook. He could go here. Okay, so instead he goes there. I could attack his queen one more time quickly, or I could just go here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go here. Okay, his queen takes. I'm going to take his queen and play this, attacking his rook and stopping check, and then I'm going to take this quickly, and then I'm going to see if I can somehow not lose the game. I'll go here. I'll go. Oh, shoot, I'm not sure. I'll go here. I might have just blundered my bishop there, but that's okay. I think, okay, now I don't know what he's doing now. Now he's just playing like a lunatic. Actually, did I? I don't think I did blunder my bishop because I could have taken his rook. I'm not sure. I only have 47 seconds, so I'm probably gonna play a lot of moves that suck. Okay, so now I win his rook. I don't want to just give up this pawn here, so I'll go. Well, I'm up 4 points of material, so I actually okay. Then he just blunders the rook. So now this is obviously easy for me to win. Okay, he resigns. So that's day 11.